Hello. Now I'm on. Okay. How bright do we want it? Welcome to the video. For those of you watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment and ask questions in the comments below. If you're watching the replay, I'd love to know. Just put hashtag state in the replay. All right, so I'm just going to share this video, so you can always fast forward if you're watching the replay to when I get to the content, and let's talk about this. This is part of a video series that I am doing on the shifts required that I've noticed after working with so many women through the phase of midlife and beyond with their healthy eating, learning how to eat for this phase of your life, living how to change like the things that you do in life, how to change your mindset, how to decrease the stress, how to better balance your body and your hormones, right? Which is better balancing your body is your hormones, right? Okay, so I am just going to work on sharing this and then we will get started. Yeah, unbelievable. It's okay, my video is not happy with Facebook lately. Oh, I'm having issues. I wish someone could do this for me because this would be so much faster if I didn't have to wait for everything to load and do this myself. All right. Day number 1. Okay, there we go. Got it shared. Got it shared. So I'm going to be doing this tomorrow too, but I'm not sure what time because tomorrow is Saturday and I might have plans for tomorrow night. So as soon as I know what I will do day 2 tomorrow, what time, I will post it, okay? So hello. I'm not going to wait too long for people to pop on because everybody can watch the replay, but I love it when you're here live. So if you are here live, please say hello. Put hashtag state. We're talking about your state today. State of mind, state of being, energy state. That's what we're talking about today. So the topic is vibrant energy, health, and weight loss in midlife. And this is a title I used for all my programs, all my workshops, everything when I was really working at building this for helping women through the midlife phase and beyond. Because it really expresses exactly what I help women with. So if you are new to watching me or you new to me, then welcome. Hello. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me for those who are quite new to me. I have been involved in health and wellness as long as I can remember in my 20s. It's been an interest and a passion of mine, but also so has spirituality and personal growth. I am what I would say a self-help junkie since my 20s, for sure, and interested in really feeling good. To me, it's like really living life, experiencing life to the fullest and feeling good. To me, experiences mean everything. I do not own a lot. I live a very, very simplistic life, simple life. And to me, it's all about my health, my wellness, and that includes inner and outer health. And so that's why I'm so passionate about helping women too, because I know, and I truly believe that our emotional state, our spiritual state, like how we are, how we view the world, what we believe the world is about, and all of that type of stuff affects our physical body, our physical health, right? No matter what phase of life you are in, okay? If you have dis-ease within your body and within your energetic state, within your mind, your spiritual practices, whatever, if there is disharmony and dis-ease, I truly believe that that causes the disharmony and dis-ease within your body. That's why I'm so passionate about helping women with all aspects, body, mind, and spirit, because it is everything. I will not just help with food usually, because I know that there is so much more to this. So that what got me on this was, well, I've been a personal trainer, I've been a yoga instructor, a post-rehab conditioning specialist. I have done, I was really into raw food. I became a raw food chef. I was high raw for 1.5 years. I helped open up a raw food, a vegan restaurant. and set their menu, did all that, and was a chef there for 2 years. And then I, all the changes within my body and going through the midlife phase brought on a whole other health problems for me. And so I began to really read and research on that, right? What can benefit my body, how to get my body back into better balance, how to lose the weight that I had gained. Because in midlife, I was, like I said, a personal trainer, yoga instructor. I was in adventure racing. I did mountain biking, I did kayaking, I did mountain runs. I was extremely fit, very, very fit. And then I started gaining weight in the midsection, and it was like, oh my God, what's going on, right? This is not normal. I felt terrible because I was doing all the exercises. I was very active. I was eating what I thought was an extremely healthy and really good, and it was, but just not right for midlife. So I started at 43 going through the midlife changes, which is very young, yes. And so I had to tweak things, and I thought, well, if I'm exercising, if I'm doing all of that, if I'm doing yoga, if I'm doing all the things, right, then it must be food. It must be something with the food. There's no other explanation. But I also found out later that also, yes, of course, the food, but also I was putting through my body a lot of stress because I was working full-time as a personal trainer, teaching yoga, doing tons of active training on my own, right? Which was great in my 20s and 30s. When I hit my 40s, that was too much for my body. And it was not the right kinds of exercise sometimes. Too much stress for the body is too much stress for the body. And when you're going through this midlife change and your hormones are like fluctuating, your body's changing, it is stress for your body already. So your regular life stress that you used to be able to handle becomes too much for your body at this time. That's why so many women in midlife, through the midlife change, feel super stressed, really overwhelmed. They experience anxiety sometimes for the first time. They have a really hard time sleeping. They start to gain weight. They feel super emotional, right? You cry all the time. Your emotions are up and down, right? And also, it is like you're going through adolescence because you really are going through another change, another hormonal change in your life, just like you did as a teenager. So we can't expect all of a sudden for us to just be continually being great if we don't change our life because our body's changing. So really what's required is that when your body goes through these major changes, you also need to work with your body. You need to work with your body and make the changes that will help regulate your body, that are what your body requires, right? And one of them, I'm not going to really go into food today because that's not what this video series is about, because I can tell you the food part of this, getting the food right in midlife, is the easiest part. The food is the easiest part, right? Now, you may say, well, what do you mean by the easiest part? I don't know what to eat. What I used to eat doesn't work anymore, and I'm gaining weight, and I'm not feeling good, and I don't know what to do, and I've tried this diet, and I've tried that diet, and I've tried this, and I've tried that, right? So you may be thinking, it's not easy at all. I cannot figure out what to eat. It is easy, right? It is. The food is not the hard part. It's that you flip it around, you're not having patience, you're staying too stressed in your life, you're saying you don't have time to make healthy foods, you're worried too much about what you got to make, you're trying to make it too complicated. So what I'm saying is the food is simple. You eat certain foods, a lot more of them in midlife, you decrease other foods. That's the simplicity of eating in midlife, right? You listen to your body, you slow down. So what I'm talking about in this series is more of the psychological things and the emotional things that stop you, that cause you to procrastinate, that cause you to feel overwhelmed, that cause you to feel stressed, right? So what I have put together is like these shifts. I believe there's shifts that are required I know there are, within you that will help you to bring your body back into balance, to help you to stay on track, that it will help you create more wellness, ease, and flow in your life, that'll help you decrease stress, decrease the anxiety, that'll help you choose, desire the healthy food, that'll help you make the changes in your life that are required, whether it's making healthy boundaries with people, whether it's saying no to certain things that you've gotten yourself involved in and now too much, or having the time for making healthy food, going to the gym, or exercising, moving your body, whatever it is, right? Because we tend to stay in a spot where it's like, I can't do those things. My life is so full. It's so busy. I don't see how I can make these changes. I don't know what to do, right? You feel that like anxious state where you're just feeling stuck, confused, and frustrated, and you're unwilling to be open to the possibilities, and you're unwilling to open up to, oh my God, I am willing to make the changes that are required in my life for me, right? To have more energy, to have better health, and to begin to lose the weight. So this is what we're going to talk about. My first thing that I wrote down, really not much order. Here's the things I'm going to talk about: your state of being, state of energy, physical state, focus, perception, beliefs, and energy, and then action. So when you begin to shift these things in your life, your state, your focus, your perception, your beliefs, and your energies, you will take the action that is required, the action that feels good for you, the action that is right for you, right? So what do I mean by state? Basically, it is your state of being. If you follow Anthony Robbins, he talks a lot about your state. So we can get into a thing where like, I just don't feel like it. I'm feeling really down today. I'm feeling uninspired, unmotivated. I can't get myself to do anything. I'm feeling blah. That's a state of being that you are accepting for yourself. So I want you to think about, what state of being do you seem to live in every day? Most days, right? I want you guys to think about that. What state of being do you see, feel, whatever, notice yourself living in every day? And you may not even notice it. So I want you to start. Right? What types of things do you say to yourself? What types of things are you thinking? When you wake up in the morning and you know your day's about to start, what state do you wake up in? What state do you get out of bed in? What state of being do you go to work? Right? Are you in that, oh my God, another day, I don't want to go back to work, it's just the holidays, I just want to stay home, I don't want to do this, I hate my job, I don't like my boss, I don't want to do this, right? That's a state of being that you are choosing. From that state of being, or whatever your state of being is, how do you think you are going to make the changes and feel the joy and feel vibrant when you're in that state, right? It's not going to happen. You are responsible for the state of being, feelings, emotions, energy, right? Woo! That you put out into the world. You are also responsible for the energy that you allow into your life. So sometimes we can be around a stressful situation at work, people who are into drama, people who like to cause problems, negative environment, right? But remember, that is kind of a choice you are making, okay? You may not be able to get out of it right away, but I want you to start thinking of it, right? What situations, whatever, are affecting your state of being, the way you feel each and every day, right? And how can you begin to shift or change those? Or also, you don't have to take that on. You can choose to say, I am going to build myself up with positive energy, think positive thoughts, feel positive, work on, right? Like my positive state of being, and not take on other people's crap. That is your true responsibility. That's the best you can do in a situation like that, right? Or get out of that environment. So that is up to you. So I really want you to think of those things. What state are you choosing to be in during the day? Because you do have a choice. And what's your environment, circumstances, people that you are allowing to affect your state of being every day. Okay? Because that determines the actions you take. That determines the energy you have. And I'm talking physical energy. People can sometimes say, how do I get more energy? I'm so tired, I'm so fatigued, I'm so exhausted. How do I have more energy? What do I eat? What do I drink? Often, yes, there are things you can eat and drink, but it is so many other things. It is because you feel depleted, you feel frustrated, you feel confused, you feel stressed, you feel hopeless, you feel helpless, you feel like there's things in your life you can't change. That is what determines your energy, probably most of the time. Okay? So think about these things I've talked about today, and Tomorrow we are going to talk about focus, how to change where you focus, your focus is, and how that affects your energy, right? Your health. And then it leads you to bring more positive actions, like the actions that are required for you to take so that you get more energy, health, and so that you can begin to lose weight. And my shift program is starting in mid to late January, and this is what we will be dealing with, okay? In the shift program, which is a 21-day Facebook group where I do live trainings, I help coach you. You get, anyways, I'm going to be telling you more about that in throughout this video series. But I want you to start thinking about it, because the state of being, where you place your focus, your belief system, your energy, all of those things is what is holding you back. And when you begin to make shifts in certain areas of your life, and all these areas of life, including what you eat, everything begins to change for the positive, because you are intentionally shifting certain parts of your life towards the results you desire. All right, that's how things work. I will see you tomorrow, where we're going to be talking about focus. Much love to you guys. Bye-bye.